Welcome everybody, NPC Outcast. We're checking out Rough Justice 84 today. This game came out just last week. It's developed by Gamma Minus and published by Daedalic Entertainment. And I'd like to thank Daedalic for giving me a key to check the game out. It is, as the description says, do what it takes to make your fledgling security agency thrive in the 80s noir, crime-busting, dirty-crossing, vengeance-seeking, board game-inspired strategy game with dice and cards. So there you go. So this is sort of a package of several games that Daedalic released last week, and they were nice enough to let me check it out. So it's currently 10% off if you'd like to pick it up on Steam, but I suggest waiting at least until I've done my first impressions. So let's get into a new game.
I remember like it was yesterday. We came up together. Jim was a rising star. He took me along for the ride. Corruption in the department was an open secret. No way Jim was going to let it slide. Jim kept me on the straight and narrow. They can say what they want, but it was a setup. Simple as that. Honorable cop in Seneca? Jim never stood a chance. Prison couldn't have been easy, even for someone like Jim.
Today marks the day as Seneca City is the murder capital of the U.S.
I hereby declare that as of today, the Seneca Enforcement Act is in effect.
As your new DA, I can promise you this. We will turn the tide.
In an unlikely turn of events, former Super Cop Jim Baylor has been exonerated.
It's good to see you, Jim. Sorry for the less than frequent visits.
No problem.
People talk, you know? Can't give them the excuse. Not that I give a damn no more. I should have left after what went down. But life on the force is behind me. Independent now, just like I always talked about. Pension be damned.
Okay, looks like we got a little bit of a visual novel type setup here. Say nothing, don't sweat it. Hold up, you left the force since when?
Left 3 years ago. As soon as they passed the SEA, every clown ex-cop, ex-fed, ex-whatever was lining up to start their own agency. Goddamn feeding frenzy.
SEA? What's that besides, like, the ocean?
Seneca Enforcement Act. Crime rate got out of control after you went down. So much so, they straight up torched the red tape on private agency regulations. SCPD can't handle it, or won't, so now it's on the agencies to pick up the slack. Work to go around like you wouldn't believe, and carte blanche to lay down the law.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible situation.
Bounties, recoveries, security contracts, you name it. With the authority to bring in perps, asset recovery, access to warrants. It's wild, Jim.
Yeah, like the Wild West kind of wild.
City's going to hell. But all that work? I had to take advantage. But you know as well as anyone, I ain't exactly the calm and rational type. Never been much of a diplomat either.
I think I see where this is going. Whose feathers did you ruffle?
Some of the types I had to deal with on agency biz really bent me out of shape. I maybe torched a few bridges.
Ooh. And I should probably use, like, a voice for this.
I've known you long enough to know this ain't idle chit-chat. What's the pitch?
You got me.
That's just my standard smoker, bad guy vigilante whatever voice.
I just got out, Hank. Can't you clean up your own mess?
Come on, buddy. I wouldn't be asking, but you've always had my back. Been that way from high school right through to the Force. We bring out the best in each other. I knew you'd come through.
I can't say no.
I just can't say no to old friends.
Like I said, bridges burned, yada yada yada. Long and short of it is, some big jobs fell through, and I'm short on rent for the office this month.
God damn it.
How short we talking, Hank? Do we gotta go knock over a bank or something?
Short, but it doesn't matter. I've got a thing or two lined up. When they hear Jim Baylor's calling the shots, they'll eat it up.
What? Calling the shots?
Your name's clean now.
I suppose.
Client don't like me, but with your face on the agency, that changes things.
Huh. Okay.
You pull off a few jobs that restores trust, you know.
I don't know, Hank, 'cause I kinda think it's just gonna be a one-time thing for old time's sake, you know? Sticking your neck out during the trial.
Penny and Larry keep the lights on. They deserve better, but don't tell them that. The place would fall apart without their support.
I feel like the dialogue just switched there.
Anyone who can put up with your nonsense is a special kind of person, Hank.
True though that may be, who can say no to this face? Anyways, this is the agency. Not much to look at, I know, but like I said, it's a fixer-upper.
Right.
In order to accept cases, you need to talk to case officers in the agency. Cases are tied to caseloads. A caseload consists of several cases. Case officers can give you caseloads, which consist of individual cases that need to be completed.
Is that like a quest line?
All right, let's get the ball rolling here. Accept your first caseload.
Many different types of cases, including security, repossession, fugitive recovery, moonlighting, and 24/7. A caseload is composed of a number of cases you need to complete in a limited time. Accept the caseload. I guess we have no choice but to accept this. Time limit is 2 hours and 58 minutes. Really? Oh, there we go. Are you sure? No. Here's your currently available funds. $250. We're just rolling in it. First, you need to hire an agent. Click plus to access the agent screen. Agents are the bread and butter of the agency. Each agent has unique bio, stats, inventory, potential traits. I don't know how I read that as strats. Agents are busy people, and your agency isn't the only one in town. As freelancers, they have the opportunity to work when and where they want. Therefore, the agent pool is dynamic. When hiring new agents, the presently available agents are shown. This pool is freshly refreshed regularly. Agents are freelance operatives and are only employed on a temporary basis. They are available in the agency from the potential hiring pool, which refreshes regularly. Yeah, I got that the first time. Agents have different tiers. Usually the higher tier agents have better stats. Right now, only tier 1 agents are available. Action points are like stamina. Each action requires a different amount of action points. A stat roll is used when an agent is attempting to overcome an obstacle. Stats determine the number of dice an agent has available for a stat roll. By default, agents have 2 gear slots. More can be purchased. You can access the bio section to learn more about each agent. By the way, I apologize. My head and my brain, my eyes, and my mouth are not connected today. Each agent has a different pay rate. Once hired, they are added to your roster. Their shift will end once their action points are depleted. Rates per agent scale according to their level. It means higher level agents cost more money. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense. Based on the first caseload, Agent Willem Blake seems to have the best stats. Hire them, but whatever. We're not your mom. Okay, him. How do I determine that? So I have to take a closer look at the caseload, what's required, and then he's like, okay, he's got strength 2, he's got intelligence 1, perception 1, reflexes apparently nothing, and 2 empathy, measure of charisma and sympathetic emotions. Reflexes shows the degree of dexterity and agility in the agent. Perception is a measurement of situational awareness. Intelligence is a measure of agent's problem-solving ability. Noticing things, remembering information, and strength refers to the natural constitution, general state of health and well-being, and the ability to perform aspects of a physical excursion. Okay. Pretty standard RPG elements. He has 1 gear slot by the looks of it. What's his bio? It's like being the last domino, but at least you're special. Willem Blake has a checkered past. In and out of juvenile detention centers, halfway houses, and institutional learning facilities, he just couldn't stay out of trouble. He ran with a crew where he was the muscle and would use his strength to kick down doors. When he realized the stakes could get higher, he slowed his roll and left the crew behind. He is trustworthy to a fault and is cordial to the old gang when he runs into them, but gives them a wide berth. He isn't afraid of his old habits returning, but plays it safe just the same. Okay. Sure. I mean, who am I to argue with them, I guess? Might as well just follow the tutorial. Agent is now in your roster. The agent's been added to your roster. You can unlock additional agent slots here. These are permanent upgrades, but don't worry about this now. There are more pressing matters. In the main menu, the game can be saved and loaded. Exiting the game is also done in the menu. Toggleable feature gives you an overview of the active cases. This shows the progress of time. Contracts are time-based, so maintaining an overview of the elapsed time is essential. Now we're also allowing time to pass while we read this. I can move the camera around with WASD. Rotation Q and E, okay. Oh, it's a little slow. Little bit laggy there. Okay, so what are we doing? That's pausing. The Big C Tier 1 database of potential cancer eradicating research has gone missing close to a critical deadline. Achievements. Take a look at our case overview. That's it. That's the case overview. I guess we need to do 3 of these things, or 4 of these things. Okay. And what's this? Espresso time, nothing like a bit of caffeine to get your agent more energized. Ol Switcheroo, the proprietor of an electronics store, needs goods to be repackaged. Office? Bank? Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll just start with us. Yeah, pays 55 and 5 stars, whatever that is.
We need your support on this security contract.
Security cases typically involve the safekeeping of objects or individuals. Each case has a tier, which impacts the difficulty of the stat roll. Cases offer multiple reward types, including money, reputation, XP, loyalty, and action points. What are these? The case info gives you some important clues. Read the case information carefully to determine which stats are required. Once a case is open, you can determine which agent is best suited for the case by referring to the agent roster. Select an agent from the roster by selecting the agent's portrait. The amount of action points required to send an agent is determined by the distance to the case. Click to start the case. Well, I mean, we only have one agent, so... I was gonna pay $55 and 5 reputation. Okay, there we go. This case will have a stat roll challenge. Miss Jeanette Medina, Culver Medical Professionals. Years of medical research went missing. If we don't deliver our findings, our research grant will be revoked and our work won't be used to fight cancer. We need someone with an eye for details or that is nimble. Please don't let our years of work have been in vain. Okay. Select this guy.
Rolling out.
You can pause, continue, or fast forward any time. Time is automatically paused when panels open. Okay, go. Yeah, go, man. Drive. Alright, maybe speed up a little bit.
I heard that some big investors are looking to back the casino. Destination reached.
We've gone ahead and paused the time. Thank you very much. Once an agent reaches their destination, you'll have a limited time to advise them on how to proceed. Take too long, your agent will automatically fail. Select the agent map overview. Decision time. Choose the best course of action based on your agent's stats. Mouse over each option for more information. Alright, so we're at the place, I guess. Tensions are high, as today is the final deadline to deliver the research findings, and they still can't be located. Surely they must be in the warehouse somewhere, but Agent Blake is feeling the pressure and can't decide what to do. This requires perception. See, this requires reflexes, which he has none of. Let's go ahead with the perception. Have a better chance of getting that. Search the old basement for clues. Dice roll mechanic for security cases is referred to as 4 and up. This means that a 4, 5, or 6 is required for success. Number of successes required is shown here on the screen. Tier 1 cases always have the same difficulty, 3 times 3 success. Tier 2 requires 4, etc. In this case, 3 dice with a result of 4, 5, or 6 are required to succeed. Here you can see the number of available dice for the roll. Agent Blake has a perception stat with a value of 1, which means they have 1 dice for the roll. Increase your chance of success, so you can use gear. Select a gear card from the associated stat value. Only gear cards with the specific stat association will grant additional dice. If you don't have enough dice for the required roll, no problem. You can use your agent's action points to gain additional dice. The action point cost per die is exponentially greater for each additional die used. Select roll to begin. What is this? So I can play an empathy card. Okay, that's not going to help here. So I guess we're gonna roll and hope for the best. If you have a 4, 5, or 6 drag and drop the dice to the slots here. If the dice is slotted, you can re-roll them if there are remaining dice. Here you can see how many re-rolls you have. Once completed, click here to continue to conclude the stat roll. Okay, so we drag that over there. And I don't want to re-roll. No. Okay, sure. There we go. Success! This is the contract resolution text. Read it or not, we're not going to judge you. Contract successful. While searching the basement, Agent Blake uncovers the initial test findings and subsequent report buried in an unmarked box. The data is out of date, but it's enough to placate the client and ensure you their grant. You can see the rewards or penalties based on the outcome of the case. Alright, got some XP, we got whatever that is. Loyalty. Agent loyalty gained 3, agent experience reward, and money.
Contract successfully completed.
Make sure to keep an eye on your agent's action points. If they get too low, you won't be able to do much. Of those, I think. You can always end an agent's shift prematurely, sending them off and freeing an agent slot. When agents' action points get to 0, they head back to the agency and end their shift. They will eventually be added back to the hiring pool, and you'll be able to hire them again at one point. Have a bit of understanding. They're not robots. Agents need to recharge those batteries and go to the video rental store, iron their parachute, pants, etc. They have a life too, you know. Okay. After a bit of R&R, agents will be available again in the agent pool. For the next case, you might want to send your agent to one of the shops to buy some gear.
Shouldn't I be doing something?
Yeah. Just relax. Liberty Security? Electron Incorporated? Well, I mean, it's pointing us over here, so. Shops specialize in certain types of gear. The same gear may be found at a different shop for different price to pay us to shop around. Shop inventory is refreshed regularly. Through case officer reputation upgrades, additional gear tiers can be unlocked. Higher tier gear items may be more expensive, but their durability and effectiveness are increased. Each gear card can be associated with a specific stat or a puzzle bonus. By using the card, the stat value is temporarily increased. Gear cards has a limited number of uses before they're removed from the agent's inventory. Higher tier gear cards usually have increased durability factors. Select a gear card and then send your agent to the shop by clicking Go to Shop. We probably want something like reflexes, because he has like no reflexes at all. Unless we would just want to like boost something that he already does have. No, let's do that. How do I select? Go to shop. No, you. Go buy that. Yes.
Heading out now.
This is the 80s. There's no same-day delivery. Your agents will have to put the pedal to the metal and huff it over to get to pick up the gear. When an agent reaches the shop, the gear is automatically added to their inventory. Now try to complete the caseload. Okay. Go, dude. Go. Drive. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's intentionally the map movement is intentionally kind of laggy like that, or if it's my dog slow computer. That could be it. No, there's not a whole lot of options. No, I want to back. There we go. And also, whoa, that was rotate.
On location.
Okay, there we go. New agent available. Okay, did you buy the thing? No? Okay, it's not available anymore. Did you get it? How do I check your... No, I don't want to unlock another one. Okay, whatever. I assume he has it. Can't actually check what he has in his pockets. Alright. Hello? I can't move. Alright, I guess I'm using the mouse.
Hey,
blood
you're
is
dying,
gone.
but shouldn't I be on a contract or something?
For heaven's sake. Plasma racket. Blood has gone missing from a local blood bank, creating a significant shortage.
I need your best agent on this security detail.
Staff here at the blood bank is a bit on edge. They're convinced that vampires have stolen from the blood bank. I'll need someone with charisma who's like got cat-like reflexes. Well, I mean, he's got some charisma.
On it.
I'm on my way, boss.
I've arrived.
Right here.
How should I proceed?
Pause. This is also disappearing. Some legal documents can be disposed of? Okay. So is that the vampires? Agent Blake is keenly aware of the tense atmosphere at the decrepit blood bank, which seems straight out of a horror movie. Cagey looks, jumpy technicians, and apparent faulty equipment are a recipe for disaster, but it can't be vampires. Not really, right? Yes, let's inquire about the supposed vampires. Ooh. I roll. Oh, come on. Really? Reroll. Terrible. Whew. No. Okay. Reroll 1. Oh, we did it. Nice. Contract successful. An outside perspective seems to help the blood bank staff process their fear. Agent Blake reassures them that the blood wasn't taken by vampires, but probably went missing due to a logistical or clerical error. Blood packs are not recovered, but at least the client is happy that Agent Blake talked some sense into the staff. Alright, we got some...
I don't know how much longer I can keep my eyes open.
Alright, well, go rest then. I guess. How much? You got like 1 energy left? Okay, yeah, that's... You can go back to the office. No, how do I get you to actually go back to the office? End shift, there you go. Alright, meanwhile, how do I get a new... He's leaving. So go... Do I have to wait until... Maybe I have to wait until he leaves. He actually gets there. Wish I could zoom out. That would be nice. Yeah, we're going to be getting some new agents. We're going to get a new agent. Alright, new agent. So, actually, before we do that, let's take a look.
I need your best agent on this security detail.
It doesn't really tell me... Oh, okay, there. Agent with good people skills or firm hand. So, let's see. I mean, I assume this falls under firm hand. She's got both. Maurice J. Sugar. Okay. Erica Draven. Well, we should have sent her to the vampire thing. So they can do either or, yeah? 120. She's like all about the strength. She's actually the cheapest. Let's go ahead and hire her. You're hired. That's right. I'm in a band. Okay. All right, band. Band lady.
On it.
Let's zoom on over there. We're in Chinatown.
Location reached.
There's a commotion at the baggage check-in. Agent Winter arrives to find an unruly passenger with an unpacked tennis racket. How dare they? Seems ill-advised, if not illegal, to let them take this on the plane. But there's no room for it in their baggage either. The passenger refuses to relinquish the item, and Agent Winter suspects they need to set a firm example. S. Confiscate it. Seize the item from the passenger and confiscate it. Yeah. Alright. Seize the potentially dangerous item. Ooh. Yeah, do that. And, let's do this. Oh. Well, let's try that. Oh god. Oh no. Total failure. Oh no. Critical success? I mean... yeah, that's not good. You had like 3 stars, girl. And attempting to grab the tennis racket from the passenger, Agent Winter makes their flight too obvious. The passenger sidesteps out of the way, like Marina Navratilova, and in a moment of instinct, delivers a firm backhand. Agent Winter spends the rest of their shift in the cafeteria nursing their cranium with a pack of frozen peas. Great job there, girl. Great job.
Contract failed.
Wow, that was a complete and utter disaster. Okay, well, we got
We
this
need your
one.
support on this security contract.
Sharp eye or keen fist. Okay, girl. Time to use your
Consider it
fists yet again. Okay? If we could make it work a little
I've
better
arrived.
this time, that'd be great. Confront the... I should have actually read all that, but anyway, there we go. Roll. Ah, there we go. That's better. Assistant Bank Manager Terrence Orman is delighted to report that they did not, but not only did Agent Winter calmly punch their people in the face, fulfill their contractual duties, but they also apprehended a teller that was palming money. Teller denied it, tried to run, but your agents were on them like hands on banknotes. The stolen cash has been returned. Killer is out on their ear. Sorry, the teller's out on their ear. Good riddance, were the manager's parting words. Okay.
That's a wrap.
Caseload finished.
See? It's pretty straightforward. You can see the caseload results here. When enough reputation is gained with an individual case officer, rewards can be unlocked.
Reputation gained during a caseload is added to the reputation bar of the case officer. Once the caseload is completed, each level gives you a specific bonus. Okay. Oh, so we moved towards level 1 with Hank. Gotcha. Unfortunately, we did fail a case. Also, incompleted case? 3 successful, 1 failed, none incomplete. There you go.
Each case officer offers a specific type of contract. When caseloads are completed, reputation with the individual case officer is either gained or lost. Running the agency is one thing, but if we want to really make a name for ourselves, we need to up our game. It's a dog-eat-dog world. We have an opportunity to deliver rough justice, especially with the implications of the new Seneca Enforcement Act. One way of doing this is to tackle operational leads. Each operational lead has specific requirements. Once those are met, then it's made available.
Hi, I'm Larry. I'm the case officer in charge of 24/7 cases. Now, some may argue that they're not as lucrative as other case types, but these are the bread and butter of any respectable agency. Besides that, if you keep me and my clients happy, the potential rewards are well worth it.
By accepting caseloads from case officers, you can unlock some very interesting bonuses and perks that will help you to be more efficient in the game. Check the icons on the reputation bar of each case officer for more details. Complete operations to progress further in the story. Operations consist of individual leads. Specific conditions are required to unlock an operation. For the first one, Hank's reputation level needs to increase. Okay. Well, guys, I think that is a good spot to wrap up this first impressions. It looks like a lot of fun. It's pretty standard, old school, you know, dice and card RPG. You know, pretty standard. I can definitely see that it's based off of some sort of, you know, RPG board game. No question there. Anyway, I think I'm going to continue playing some more of this. I will do a full review. I might do a playthrough of it on my Let's Play Like a God channel, if you want to check that out. Otherwise, I will probably put a review video out on my new releases channel. Alright guys, we will see you in the next video. Take care. Hope you enjoyed that.